Hello and welcome to the third edition of the Jupiler Pro League International Highlights magazine. On game day 3, Club Brugge hosted Zulte to Waregem, Eupen travelled to Genk and so did Oostende to Charleroi, Kortrijk welcomed Sint-Truiden while Union took a trip to Mechelen. Standard hosted Cercle, Westerlo went to play in Ghent, Anderlecht Seraing and Antwerp OHL rounded up this weekend's games. Stay put, all the highlights from game day 3 are coming to you.
Friday night football from the Belgian Pro League. After defeat last week, can the champions bounce back against their neighbours with an identical record? From the Jan Breidel, it's Club Brugge against Zulte Waregem. Odoi, who certainly was, having come from Fulham. It's been well claimed, good break, hits Dompe! Oh, what a fine save by Mignolet! Jupiler scoring his first goal. He's had more attempts than anybody else in the league in the opening 2 games of the season. Opposite number, Jelle Vossen is among 4 players tied with the most attempts so far, with that being able to score at 7. Jupiler's had 11 attempts on goal so far, and there's another on the way. Well saved by Sami Bossut. Dompe! Somehow it stayed out. Nielsen finds the wrong side of the net. So cracking ball by Kamal Sowa to the far flank. Short by Meyer. That's a belting effort from a long way out by Cercle. Who's Sowa? Played it short for Van Aken. Good ball. Skov Olsen just teetering in the brink of offside, and he just about was. No goals in the first half between Club Brugge and Zulte, which is a bit of a rarity. Second season here for Federa, having come from Slovakian football. Skov Olsen short, Van Aken, lovely Skov Olsen! Good save, Bossy first time around, but the rebound's there! 4 for Andreas Skov Olsen. They've weathered the storm, and within 2 minutes of the restart, Club Brugge lead. Forward by Van Aken, good ball, Skov Olsen. Openings, Cercle held it up, nice back heel, Nielsen, great move. Good work by Federa in the middle, and it's in! Zulte equalise! Just like that! They've got 8 forward. Noah Lang, good try! Zulte Waregem, for the first time in 7 games, have scored and got a point against Club Brugge. Carl Hofkens right down the tunnel immediately. After the loss at Eupen, this was the game where they had to bounce back, and they have not. A sunshine day in Liège for Standard against Cercle Brugge. But what sunshine football will we have to match coming up? Raskan went a lateral route, it almost paid off. Handball penalty. Big chance for Standard Liège before the half-hour mark. 2 home games, 2 penalties straight away. And Amala scored them both. Miecki very close to it. But that was good, confident, dead-eye shooting from Selim Amala. Could be a big break for Dennis Draguš. Holding it up, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Draguš went for it anyway. Straight at Miecki. Denki! Good save, point blank by Bodar. It fell perfectly for the Togoese striker. Dunham. Good break inside the area. Doesn't have very many options open to him. And he's gone down. And he won't get anything for that. Now, could it be that that challenge on Dunham has aroused the interest of VAR? Yes, it has. Another penalty for Standard Liège. Remarkable. Amala against Miecki again. Amala scores again. Same spot too. Well, more than half of their goals this season have come from the penalty spot. 3 out of 5. But no sweat for Selim Amala. Miecki gets wrong this time. And Standard Liège lead 2-0 at half-time. Both penalties converted by Selim Amala. Wader's header was a good one forward towards Summers. Brought forward by Dennis Draguš. Chance to curl it. Straight to Miecki. So Eita is on. De Kostra and Torres off. Velkovsky also coming on for the final 15. Heitor Rodriguez, but mainly going as Heitor, who's rated by the international football statisticians as being one of the best 20 young players in South America. But now he has to watch as Standard made the break and almost make it 3. It was a brilliant burst. Boljevic leading the way. Miecki with an important stop. Curled in by Dino Hotic again, looking for a flick on, which he got! No wins in 18 in the league for Cercle against Standard Liège now, who get their first win of the season. 2 spot kicks from Selim Amala late in the first half, one for a Denki handball, the other for a Leonardo Lopez challenge on Aaron Dunham, who was really good today. A solid performance. Once they got their lead, they defended very well. Sunday night is music night in Antwerp. Royal Antwerp against RSC Leuven coming up in the Belgian Pro League. The only 2 sides left after the first 2 rounds who have won both their games. Everybody else dropped points. And now one of these 2 or the other will have to do the same tonight. Musa Altamari. So brilliant, lively encounter. Somehow it flicked off Mertens. Altamari, big deflection off the crossbar. Came off Pacho. Leuven so close. Good break led by Louis Patrice. Opportunities for Ziggy! Yes, he's done it! What a way to start your professional career! His third game, his first goal. He'll never ever forget it. As it stands, Leuven are staying top where they are at the moment, despite the big congestion around them. Tried to pick out Miyoshi on the far side. Leuven, Genk, Anderlecht, Antwerp and Oostende locked on 6 points each. 2 wins each as well. The first dividing factor in the league. Lovely by Delat. Miyoshi away. Frey waiting for it. Balikwisha lets it go. Nangalan equalizes. All of the main men were up. And Antwerp are on terms. And Rajan Nangalan, by the first weekend of August, has equalled his goals tally for all of last season. Frey! Yes! Out of nothing. And in the space of 90 seconds, Antwerp scored twice to lead. Nangalan, an unexpected scorer. Michael Frey, almost inevitable. Leuven defence roasted in that 90-second period, and at half-time, it's Royal Antwerp 2, Oud Heverlee Leuven 1. Good corner, brilliant header, Louis Patrice. 2-2. He just wasn't picked up. Great glancing header to equalise. And just like last season, it's 2-2 at the Boswell. Brilliant by Frey. It's Peter Gerkens. So unselfish. It's 3-2. Balikwisha. The celebrations curtailed. Is there a chance for them to erupt again? Great move. Frey onto Gerkens. I think that's onside. And Balikwisha's behind the ball, so he's okay. Goal! And Antwerp lead again. And now Michelon's Balikwisha can celebrate. Good try off the post. And that would have wrapped it up at 4-2, surely. And here come Antwerp again. Balikwisha in lots of room. He's got support from Janssen in the middle. Good cut inside. Still going. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! Both the goal and the man. A star is unleashed. 4 in 4 for Balikwisha. Three out of 3 for Antwerp. The 100% record is maintained. The only one in the Belgian Pro League.
After their initial defeat, Genk bounced back and had the opportunity to get a second win in a row at home against Eupen. The visitors have shown good things in their first 2 games and wanted to get something out of their trip in Limburg. but the locals take very early control of the game. After 3 minutes, this deep pass connects with Painsil, who cold-bloodedly places the ball out of Noureddin's reach. It's already 1-0. Six minutes later, another fast attack from Genk. Dessers gets rid of Lambert and shoots. Noureddin saves, but Painsil is there on the rebound to make it 2-0 and a brace for the striker. The game is dominated by Genk, but after 32 minutes, Eupen come back. Check out this piece of work by Prevliak. The half volley leaves no chance to Van de Voort. That's 2-1. But 5 minutes later, Rosowski unleashes a cannonball. Noureddin cannot do anything about it. 3-1. At the hour, Christy Davis gets easily rid of Arteaga. His cross reaches Charles Cook, who wins his duel with Munoz and makes it 3-2. There will be some suspense till the last moments of the game. In the additional time, Trésor will put an end to it. The goalkeeper is forced to go out of his goal, and the bad pass from Munoz offers the gift goal to Trésor, who just has to push the ball into an empty goal. 4-2. A second win for Genk, who are obviously powering up. Eupen slides down towards the bottom of the table. One win so far for Kortrijk, 2 draws for Sint-Truiden. The locals are sitting mid-table and the visitors would like to stay in that zone too. Two teams who are regularly a pain in the side of other members of the league, so what could they do to each other? The first big chance is for Sint-Truiden, who have been controlling the ball since the beginning. After 19 minutes, across from Ashioka finds Bruno, who heads it just over the goal. 10 minutes later, on a counter-attack from Kortrijk, Selemani launches Gay in a good position, but he shoots right next to the goal. Kortrijk are now the most dangerous team. Keita sees Mbayo standing alone on the right side. Mbayo shoots, but poorly, so Smith can save. Sint-Truiden wake up in the second half. A good cross from Ashioka finds Boya, but Ilic is there for a great save. Three minutes later, Koita reaches the limit of the box and he fires, but Ilic punches it away. After 68 minutes, a reaction from Kortrijk with this good pass from Selemani to Dan, who has cut in the box, but the try is blocked by Aldekiel. The The last big chance will be for the visitors. In a difficult angle, Boya curls his shot perfectly. Well, almost. The ball hits the frame and goes out. 0-0, a goalless draw which keeps Kortrijk mid-table but keeps Sint-Truiden in the red zone. Charleroi started well with the win, but haven't convinced their supporters, hence the toilet paper rolls thrown at them. Oostende stood on a nice win against Mechelen last week and were confident coming to Charleroi. After 11 minutes, the Zebras opened the score. Well, they thought they did. The cross from Badji is not touched by Zarouri, but Kayembe is there to score. The assistant referee waves his flag and the VAR confirms no goal. "17 minutes later, it's the visitors who score, and this time it's valid. Daz gets the ball in the box and put it past Kofi to make it 0-1. Ten minutes after the break, Charleroi come back. A smart deep dive from Kayembe in the depth. He sets up Mkuba, who scores the equalizer, 1-0. Oostende doesn't need many opportunities to score, and 11 minutes later, Batsner is at the entrance of the box. And he leaves Kofi speechless. It's 1-2. Deep in stoppage time, Oostende will make their statement. Ndika places a neat ball in the left corner and makes it 1-3. Second loss in a row for Charleroi, and the supporters are already very upset. The players will have to bounce back quickly. Mechelen had no points after 2 game days and had to get something at home against Union. The vice champions are still adapting to their new coach and players, so there was an opportunity to grab some precious points. And Mechelen are going to dominate most of the game. After 9 minutes, Schoofs picks up the ball and runs towards goal. But Maurice is there to save the situation. Counter-attack by Mechelen. Schoofs again with the ball. He gives it to Heromans. Heromans shoots, but Morris intercepts it. Finally, 2 minutes before the break, and thanks to a streak of luck, Schoofs opens the score. His shot is deflected by a defender and lobs Anthony Morris. It's 1-0. Five minutes after the break, Lady Luck keeps on smiling to Mechelen. Ehrman's free kick is deflected by Lazare in his own goal, 2-0. Eight minutes later, another defensive move for the Bloopers from Union. The ball goes to Ehrmans, who finds Ngoy, who shoots and scores 3-0. In the last minutes, Union will finally have opportunities. Here, Salah with a good shot, tipped over by Cook. And 1 minute later, on a corner kick, Donny's shot hits the bar. Here it is. A difficult start for Union, but the season is still very long, and a good win for Mechelen. No win for Ghent yet this season, so against the promoted Westerlo, the opportunity was nice to launch the season and get back on their ambitions track. The newcomers won their first game but lost the second. And Westerlo strikes first after 5 minutes. Okumu misses the ball. Vetokele takes advantage of it and goes to score the 0-1. Half an hour later, on a corner kick, Toru Nariga deflects the ball for his teammate Mare. Bolat is surprised, and it's the equalizer for Ghent, 1-0. In the first half stoppage time, at the end of a nice move by Samoise, De Kuiper touches the ball with his hand. Problem is, he's in the box. The ref has no hesitation, and it's a penalty for Ghent. Kuipers is the designated shooter, and he scores 2-1. Right after the break, Westerlo has not one but two opportunities. First with Fixel, and then with Vetokele on the rebound, but no success here. Gent replies. Here it's Castro Montes who forces Bolat to lay down. He pushes it off limits. Eight minutes later, a nice offensive move from Westerlo. Bernat shoots from the entrance of the box, but Roof parries it. (2-1), Gent did the job and got what they needed, a first win. Westerlo keep on learning the ins and outs of the elite. After their faux pas in Brugge against Cercle, Anderlecht had to bounce back at home against Seraing, who have still no points this season and are already considered as candidates to relegation. And after 4 minutes, the locals are on their way. Silva gives a good pass to Sadiki. His low cross reaches Amuzu, who lashes the ball in the goal. 1-0. Amuzu should leave soon and probably go to Nice, so if this was his farewell game, he took care of the manner. A smart touch from Rafaelov gives him his second of the game, 2-0, and a brace for Amuzu after 16 minutes. "14 minutes later, Anderlecht's new gem, Fabio Silva, gets another assist from Rafaelov. He turns around and shoots. Deitch is powerless, 3-0. In the second half, Anderlecht lowers the pressure, and Seraing takes advantage of it. Another fumble pass from Hout. The ball goes to Sissoko, who can adjust Van Krombrugge and make it 3-1. Six minutes before the end, a good offensive move from Anderlecht, led by Olsson. He gives it to Arnstadt, but the low ball is saved by Deitch. And in the beginning of the stoppage time, Stroikens shines with nice move and forces Deitch to a nice save. (3-1), convincing win for Anderlecht, who stands in the top three, and difficult times ahead for Seraing. And here are all the results for Game Day 3. Club Brugge couldn't win at home against Zulte Waregem, Genk won against Eupen, and Charleroi lost at home to Oostende. Kortrijk drew against Sint-Truiden, Union lost away in Mechelen. On Sunday, Standard won at home against Cercle, just as Ghent did against Westerlo. Anderlecht and Antwerp won, respectively, against Seraing and OHL. In the standings, Antwerp is the sole leader of the competition with a perfect 9 points in 3 games, followed by a quartet made of Genk, Anderlecht, OHL and Oostende. Seraing is the only team with no points. Thanks for watching, see you next week for Game Day 4 of the Jupiler Pro League.